Aware, bro. We live.
Aware,
Aware, dog. How are you doing today, man?
Nah, I'm good. Thanks to yourself.
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Sihle Mtimkulu. I'm from Bloemfontein, but all the way in Katu now. I'm studying in N1 engineering skills in Katu NCR TVET College. I'm also a Secretary General of the SRC, overseeing all campuses in Northern Cape.
Okay. What does June 16 mean to you personally?
For my personal understanding, I believe June 16 was a day whereby there was a march pertaining the change of the curriculum of school of Afrikaans. I think they were being oppressed by the language barriers, so they were marching in order for change. For my understanding, that's what I personally believe.
Okay. Do you think there's more to it than just changing the curriculum?
I believe yes, there's more to it. Reason why I say that, because it all began somewhere. So where it began, I believe it was through apartheid. So apartheid is the one that led to the march, in terms of since apartheid was held by white people. So the language, obviously, it was Afrikaans was dominant in that time. So obviously, since white people had the governance, they made sure that somehow the school curriculums and everything that had pertained to education.
So in essence, if we were to look for one word to sum it up, would we say freedom?
Yeah, freedom.
Okay, so what would you say freedom looks like today, in today's time? Because back then, it was a different situation.
Okay.
Obviously, now things have changed a little bit more, and a lot of things have evolved also, in terms of the way people educate as well.
True.
Like a number of things that we can mention. So in today's time, what do you think freedom looks like?
To get honest, I feel like freedom to us, for example, can I use an example?
Yes, you may.
Now I can be in places whereby it was only white people who were dominant in. But like now, I can be there without fearing if I'm gonna being captured or someone be asking for my ID or something like that. So, from my understanding, that's the only difference from that now and then. Is it's only the permit thing.
No, I hear you. Would you say young people, what are the things that young people are fighting for now?
Since we live in a generation whereby, in a society whereby the economy is really bad, the younger generation is really suffering with unemployment. The reason, to be quite honest, is really it really hurts, because at some point a teenager has to get the independence. So at the time whereby you become an adult, at least we should actually pickpocket what efforts or what have you achieved in a certain period of time. But in today's world, at my age, 20 years back, and my parents' age, comparing my age where I am right now and 20 years back, it's not the same in terms of employment. So it's really one thing I really emphasize on.
Okay, now I hear you. I think the employment topic is something that is common amongst all these sit downs that I have, where I'm conversating with people. People are always mentioning the pressure of finding employment. You're just trying to find something stable. And when you even look at job requirements nowadays, it's ridiculous, man. Like an entry-level job, you'd find that they want you to have a car. Like, where the hell am I supposed to get a car, dog? I mean, I'm entering. You're supposed to have a car. You're supposed to have like so many skill sets. That's like, you tend to find it's a bunch of careers merged into one thing. And then you just wonder yourself, like, who's supposed to take this job?
Oh, yeah. Easy.
So you wonder, is this even a fair job application? Maybe they probably already have someone for that vacancy. That job, yeah. They just putting out this thing out there to make it look like they were looking for someone. Because that's what it feels like nowadays. I mean, I log in on LinkedIn, I create my profile, you know, I build a portfolio for me. You apply at dozens of job applications and not even one, two, three where you're getting a response. And it's just in awe, man. Like you're just like, wow. So what do you think about that alone?
I feel like it's a system, man. It's so difficult because there's no transparency or there's no middleman that could actually inform us physically, because everything since is digital now. So I feel like that's the only difficult thing that we're facing, because back then we used to actually have a physical CV and actually go to a job, and then at least would probably have a solid information, information, because if you don't respond, you can go back there and then you'll get a response. But like now, it's a bit difficult because if you don't have airtime, first thing is first, you don't have data sometimes. So it's a bit difficult, and comparing to then and now, things have changed really drastically.
Yeah. If we were to compare, like culture-wise, you know, do we even have culture now? I feel like back then, young people used to do cool things, you know, like gather. You know, remember when we were like in our childhood era, when it's 4:30, everyone is running home because they want to go watch DBZ, you know. But in today's time, I'm just like, young people are just, they're overly cool. They don't have something that they do. They don't have culture. Or is there still hope for culture in young people?
We live in an era of Cocomelon, hey? That's true actually. But I feel like the digital world really played a huge effect in us. You know, so now since we have social medias and things like that, I'd rather be on my phone instead of have a conversation with you. So if ever we didn't have that, we were somehow forced to have a conversation. So I feel like our problem is only our cellulars, honestly speaking. So if we could just, I don't know, man, work around that.
What do you think would happen if our phones were to disappear? Just wake up one day and it has vanished.
It has a disadvantage, but at the same time, it could have a huge effect. I mean, I could now get to know you. I could know you better. I could remember your birthday. I can remember, okay, oh, since I was with you last week, let me go actually pay a visit. But like if I'm on my phone and in my comfort zone, it's a bit difficult for me to come to you or whatever, because I can just say, okay, I'm watching this next series, I'm binge watching, okay, I'll go to you. But you get my point, and eventually I'll forget about you, and then time will go, and then it's a bit difficult again to meet like before, because now when we meet, we only talk about the past, we're not actually in the present anymore. It's all about how you been, what are you doing now.
Oh, what I did, where I went.
So,
you know.
Yeah, that's the only barrier we face.
So that's one thing that we can say, that we are losing something that the older generation had.
True. That's 100%. I truly believe that.
But if we look on the bright side, the online space did change the game. It does bring opportunity.
True, yeah.
What how do you view that? Do you see the opportunity, or is there still some sort of oppression even in an online space?
I personally do see an opportunity there. Like, people are monetizing their accounts, they're making money, so there is an opportunity, but we have to forget, like, we're still a developing country. So as selfless as I am from time to time, I get to think about other people who are still developing, because I can go to a village whereby these people don't even know what Facebook is, or probably they do know Facebook, but like they don't know what's TikTok. So access to information, we're still lacking from our black people side. But like the white side, it has rapidly grown, because no, they have access to things, but we just don't have access in information. So
yeah, we are just told go to school.
So
nothing else, just go to school. Meanwhile, bro is being taught at home.
Exactly.
How to register a business or financial management.
Exactly. when if you don't have NSPAS, they can't study further.
What do you think something as small as financial management would do for us? Like, for instance, especially when a lot of us are being like sort of like shipped away, and then you get a bursary, and then you get student allowance, and now you have that financial literacy. Like how does that change up things for a student?
Well, I personally believe that as a student, you really need to have a certain amount, because with that you learn to manage money at a really young age. Unlike now, you've been living with 1,000 rand for the past 4 years, and then the time you actually get huge money, that's when you start mismanaging your funds. And at some point it's already too late to actually, because you're already in debt, you're stressing, so everything just starts falling apart. You probably find an addiction on probably gambling because you wanna return the money that you've lost, or your mismanagement has triggered you to that extent. So as a student, I believe it's really important for a student to know what money is, to know how the value of money, the importance of it, and how to actually use it, So a lot of people now, here at the college, for example, there are a lot of people who had to drop out because they probably failed one module, or they probably failed 2 modules, so they can't supplement or anything. But like, imagine if they actually had financial stability from home. You really think the college will be this empty or something? Because if someone were to fail here, there's no way back. It's either you go back home or you have to find a job. So that's really a bit unfortunate for someone who doesn't have financial stability.
No, I hear you. In terms of, like, if you were to take someone from like 1970s, a young person, and you just randomly drop him in today's time. Let's say it's a sports day whereby white kids and black kids are playing together. What would the reaction be in that person's? Do you think it would be joy, or what would the reaction be?
This one now, it's a personal experience encountering the white fellows, So I would actually, they would be disgusted from my point of view, because I've met a lot of racists in my life. So even if they don't show it, the smile that they perk off, you can see, okay, this is not authentic. So in my encounter with them, I believe probably there's a small fracture in my mind that if I could bring one here, there's a possibility that he might be happy, but he won't be overly satisfied because they don't have control like that anymore. But like, to be quite honest, personally, I feel like he would be disgusted, or he would be very disappointed.
And now, if it was a black person?
I think that there is joy, but at the same time, they will still be disappointed in terms of the leadership, because of what they went through. We should be getting better than what we're getting. And the fact that our own fellow brothers are the ones that are actually destroying or helping the others destroy our country. That's why they will be disappointed.
Nah, dog, thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate
your insight. I believe some of the things you've said, it's something new to me. Also, like it's things that other people didn't mention. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
And also give you an opportunity to give a shout out to anyone, anyone in your personal space circle, or anyone that you would like to shout out. You can go ahead and do your thing.
Man, I'd like to shout out to my aunt and my siblings and my gorgeous twin sister, Sihle Mtimkulu. Shout out, man. Hope where you are, you good. And Fam, love you so big, so much. And shout out to my friends, man. Like, it's been a while. 051, shout out, Bluefin Tit. You know where you're at. Nah, thank you so much, man.
Shout out, though. Thank you so much, man.
Easy.